12th grade. Remind me of young Shay. Feel like a new shoe.
Hey y'all, we are back on Chanel again. One of my favorite topics. Come back, let's talk some Chanel. Today my name is Lakia Chanel, and as I mentioned before, we are going to talk Chanel. So in one of my last videos, I feel like I always say in my last video, but y'all know in a last video, I unboxed my last bag of 2020, which was my Chanel 19. And when I did that unboxing, I wanted to come back and do a comparison of my Chanel 19 and my Chanel double flap in the maxi size. So I want you guys to see kind of like what they hold. I've heard a lot of people say that the Chanel 19 holds, or it's very similar in size to the jumbo. I don't have a jumbo. I'm probably not going to get a jumbo. Drop 3 dots. We don't know what we might be doing. So, but I don't have one right now. So I wanted to do a comparison of the 2 bags that I did have just to see kind of what they fit. Also, I wanted to talk a little bit about this organizer. This organizer I got from a company called Zumoni, and they make a lot of organizers for luxury handbags, so Louis Vuitton, Chanel, and they had one for the Chanel 19. And as I mentioned before in my other unboxing video of the Chanel 19, I really wanted to get an organizer because the bag is a lot less, it's a lot more, I would say, structured than getting it in the leather, but it's still pretty unstructured, and Mama Bear paid too much for this bag to be sagging and looking crazy. So I wanted to get an organizer. So this is what the organizer looks like if you guys are interested. I paid $39 or $40 for this. I will say that it's shipped from Korea, if I'm not mistaken. So it did take a good 3 or 4 weeks for me to get. So you will have to have patience if you're interested in this. It's kind of cool. It comes with like different pockets, which is really, really nice for organization, especially because this bag, I'll open it up so you guys can see, is really just a big abyss with a zip pocket. So this kind of gives you a little bit more organization for you to put your phone or whatever else you carry in your bag. And I thought that it was really cute. I just found this out today that it comes with a little felt card holder. And the cool thing about it is they come in all different types of colors, which I thought was really cool. So as you can see, I have like the kind of purple blue thing going on with the bag. So I ended up getting the purple organizer. So I want you guys to see the difference of what the organizer makes. So right now you can see like it's super squishy, and you know, the butt's hanging a little bit. And look how, I mean, at least I can definitely tell the difference of how good it looks with the organizer and how sturdy it looks. So this is what the organizer looks like when it's inside. And it already just looks a lot more structured, which I love. So yay. So now let's do this comparison. I want to show you guys what the bags look like from a size perspective, and then also kind of what fits in each if you are considering either. And of course I will go over pricing because I always feel like pricing is very important when you are making these different determinations. So this is my Chanel Maxi, and it's in the double flap. So seeing these side by side, they are kind of similar in size. So I think the Maxi is going to be, yeah, the Maxi is a little teeny bit longer, as you can see, but not by a lot, which is kind of surprising to me. For whatever reason, I feel like the Chanel 19 is going to hold more just because it's a big open space, but let's just see. In terms of weight, obviously I did not weigh these two, but I can tell you right off the bat that my Chanel 19 is definitely heavier than my my Chanel double flap in the maxi size. These chains are pretty heavy. Now don't get me wrong, they're not like I can't wear the bag heavy, but they are going to be heavy. If you're going somewhere for a long time or you're walking a park or something, you might not want to take her. She's not the one. And also, she ain't the one to take either, because they're both pretty heavy without anything in them. But this is definitely a little bit heavier, and I thought this wasn't going to be as heavy just because it's not made out of leather and it's single flap, but these chains really do add some weight to it. Okay, just so you know. Let's talk about money and pricing. So this, I'll start with the oldest. This is a bag that I got in 2019 or 2020. It's the maxi size. I got this pre-loved. This was before all the different price increases, so maybe it was 2019 from Chanel, and it was like in the midst of everybody wanting a very small mini bag, and so the larger Chanel bags were like way cheaper than like the mini bags. And so when I got this, I'm pretty sure that I paid $4,200 for this bag, which I mean right now is like insane. Like I got the greatest deal. And the crazy thing is this was no more than a year and a half ago that I got this bag. So lesson to note is that if you like something, go ahead and jump on it if you can, because the way things are going in the luxury world, prices are just going up and up, and Chanel has had multiple increases in like a 1 year time span. So if you see something, you got to try to snag that thing up. And even on the pre-loved market right now, I feel like the Chanel bags on the pre-loved market are so much more expensive than even going into a boutique now. So it's hard to play the game from pre-loved to boutique at this time, because you probably are going to be better off getting something from the boutique, depending on what type of bag it is, because it'll probably be cheaper. Either way, this was $4,200. I ended up getting this one from The Real, which is a pre-loved luxury fashion website. So if you are interested in bags, you can check those out. I will say that my favorite place to get handbags is Fashion File Pre-Loved. But they did me pretty good here at The Real. It came with all the tags, authenticity card, box. It pretty much came with every single thing that it needed to come with. And so for that price, you know, $4,200, excuse me, is what you pay for like a mini. So this is pretty great. This has already gone up in price now. This is the Chanel 19, as you guys know. It came out in 2019. It is 2021 right now, and this thing has gone up in price a couple of different times. I paid $4,600 or $4,700. I'll put the right, I could be lying. Between $4,600 and $4,800 is what I paid for this bag. I got this in December of 2020. So literally, you know, a month or two ago, and there has been a price increase since then on these bags. So this is in the large size. They have 3 different sizes. There is the small, there is this size, which is considered the large, and then they have another size which is considered the maxi. But that maxi size is humongous. It's like way bigger than this. It's like a, I don't know, like a suitcase size, like a wrap around your body suitcase size. It's pretty large. So in terms of pricing, I would say they're similar in pricing, but now y'all, it's going to be really expensive to get a maxi size in really good condition, or any type of double flap, you know, for less than probably $5,000 or $6,000. So let's talk about hardware. I mean, you guys, I'm sure already know about the classic flaps and kind of what their hardware looks like. It comes in various different hardwares. Mine happens to be in like this ruthenium colored, if you will, silver. So it's still shiny, even though it's kind of a darker gray situation. And then this is pretty cool because it comes with all the colors of the rainbow, from ruthenium to gold to silver. Actually, they're the same silver, so maybe this is silver. I've been calling it something else, but it's really, oh, they're the exact same. So it's the exact same silver. It's silver hardware. They both have the flap in the back, or the pocket in the back, I'm sorry. And this one is across the entire bag, which is pretty cool. But this one is pretty large as well. Like, you can put your phone in here. You can put a whole bunch of, you know, little things in here if you wanted to, which I like, and that's specific to the maxi size. Opening this one up, I have another video if you want specifics on this particular bag that's going through everything in the bag, but you know, it's double flap. It has a couple different pockets in there, but there's a big pocket and then there's a smaller pocket. And then I think I already showed you this, but I'm gonna show you again. Just a big pocket here. So let us see what fits in here. I'm always taking my glasses out, so we'll do the Maxi first. So I have my glasses in here. I have all of my stuff in this cosmetic case from Coach, but I don't know if that's gonna fit in here, but we're gonna see. For right now, it looks like it is. We'll see if it closes. And I will say that this is like made it drastically heavier. I'm gonna have a medium wallet in here. And then my little card, or my key holder. So cool. That fit in there-ish. As you can see, closes, and there's really not that much puckering at all. So that's pretty cool. I wasn't expecting the cosmetic case to fit in there. This is like really heavy with all of those things in there, but it does fit. So now let's see if we can actually put the same amount of things in the Chanel 19. So Chanel 19 with organizer. We have the wallet that we can easily put in there, and we have lots of room left. I am hoping that my little case fits in here, my case of everything. And I think I've told you in other videos like what I carry. I carry a whole bunch of shenanigans. Ear pods, I have a card holder in here, breath mints, Advil, lip gloss, hand sanitizer, all of my essentials. Okay. And then I have the other two, which are my keys and my glasses. So, shockingly enough, I mean, this is like packed to the brim, and I'm not sure if it's going to close, but we will find out. And I'm wondering if that is just because I have the organizer in there. But it does close, and we have everything, and there's no puckering on the sides. It looks good, and yes. Also, I know this is random and I'm skipping around, but this, having the organizer in there, it keeps these sides from like coming up as well, which I like. If you've seen some folks, I'll put some pictures up here of like when people are carrying these top handle, I don't know, this top is kind of like puckering out and kind of looking weird, but I think having the organizer allows you not to have that done. This is also really heavy. With all of this stuff in here, it's very heavy. They both are very heavy, especially while I'm sitting down. So I'll do some mod shots of how they both look on, just so you can kind of see. Again, for reference, I'm 5'5", so you can kind of see how these would fit on your frame. They're both larger bags. I mean, obviously the bags are very different. They look very different. They have a very different aesthetic. But if you are trying to get into the Chanel game, if you haven't gotten into it yet, and you are looking for something that's pretty cool, you know, and that looks classic-y, then maybe you want to try out the Chanel 19, especially in like the leather colors. You know, I went super wild because I felt like, okay, I already have like a classic staple piece, so I'm gonna go super wild on this and just kind of get whatever I want. But from a price point perspective, it's so great. I think that they went the leather ones in this size used to be $4,800, and I think now they've gone up to $5,200 or $5,300. But still, in comparison to the cost of this, I mean, this is like $7,100 right now if you were to buy this new from the boutique. And again, even getting it pre-loved, you're still probably going to pay in the high 5s or the 6s, you know, especially for something that has all the appropriate paperwork. If that's important to you, it's important to me to have the authenticity card and as much of the original paperwork as possible. But, you know, if that's not important to you, then you can probably get like a decent, you know, a cheaper price for this. But, you know, if you are looking for something that maybe fits the same thing, then you might definitely want to check out the Chanel 19. But I would say overall, get what you want. If you really want, you know, a classic flap, a classic double flap, and this is a thing for you, then you go ahead and you spend that $7,100 or get it pre-loved and, you know, pay a little bit less. Or if you want something that's similar, then here. I would also tell you, if you are looking at the Chanel 19, it is so much cheaper to get it in the boutique than it is to get on the pre-love market. So if you are thinking about this, please go to the boutique, because it is actually cheaper to go to the boutique than getting it pre-loved. So here's another look at both of these pieces, just so that you can see the comparison of them both. Surprisingly enough to me, they actually hold the same amount, which I was, again, I did not think that the Maxi was going to hold as much as the Chanel 19, but it did. So if you guys have any other questions about these bags, let me know. I do have individual videos for both bags, as well as the unboxing of this, which kind of goes into a little bit more details of the features of each of the bags. But if you guys have any questions about either one, you let me know. As always, thank you so much for tuning in. If you are new to my channel, I hope you enjoyed the video. Please like and subscribe. I am trying to grow my Instagram as well as my YouTube channel. If you have been with me before, or if you've seen you know, videos before and you've subscribed, I really appreciate you. Thank you so much. And as always, I will see you in my next video. Bye.
Remind me of 12th grade, remind me of young Shay. Feel like a new shoe, remind me of old games. Taste like an ice cold, taste like a mango. Feel like some new socks, taste like an angel. She look like a body.